Hello, Mind Zone. From reckless cutoffs to shocking close calls, these truck dash cam clips show exactly why one bad decision can change everything. There is no winning against a moving train. The smartest move is to clear the tracks immediately. The sedan finally found an opening and charged ahead. Instead of moving on, the driver cut directly in front of the truck. The truck was doing its job. Patience would have prevented this. Glad nobody got hurt. One reckless crossing nearly became a tragedy. Thankfully, everyone walked away unharmed.
Crunched up and anybody behind us?
One bad merge forced every driver behind into survival mode. Heavy trucks cannot erase someone else's mistake.
Yeah. I'm getting out and checking.
Where are we?
When steel meets steel, physics always wins. Railroad crossings demand patience and caution. Those long skid marks tell the whole story. The driver did everything possible to avoid a much worse outcome. That driver gambled with 40 tons of steel and lost before the crash even happened. The beam detaching from the truck after a collision with the bridge abutment is a result of misalignment at the rear of the vehicle. Thankfully, the front connection remained intact.
In a half mile, take exit 24, lower Azusa Road and turn left in 0.3 miles.
You cannot drift into a truck's lane and expect everything to work out. That was asking for trouble. You get maybe 1 second to make the right choice in a situation like this. Thankfully, this driver made it count. Thinking he could intimidate someone with pure aggression, this driver stormed over and started a scene. Within moments, all eyes were on him for the wrong reason. The driver avoided a direct collision, but the sudden maneuver came at a heavy price. Wet roads and high speeds are a dangerous combination. Slow down before the road makes the decision for you. Losing control near power lines is every driver's nightmare. Thankfully, everyone walked away unharmed. Rain does not care how powerful your car is. This Mustang learned that the hard way. A turn signal would have solved the problem. Road rage almost made it much worse. A suspected air system problem created a frightening chain of events. Thankfully, nobody was directly in the path of the explosion. "60 miles per hour and 58,000 pounds came to a stop exactly as designed. Engineering like this saves lives every day. All that rushing just to end up going nowhere. Patience would have been much faster.
You go back to Washington, man. You got it? Got it. Are you done? Yeah. I'm done. Let's go. Fight. Here you go.
That is how grown adults settle things. Tempers cool down, respect stays. Experienced drivers know when to keep going and when to wait. High winds are never worth challenging. Watching a truck slide sideways is every driver's worst nightmare. There is so little room for error. That brake check accomplished exactly one thing: wrecking your own car. The crash was only the beginning. Cleaning up thousands of gallons of roadway hazards is a massive job. most dangerous thing inside that tank is often the pressure you cannot see. Respect on the highway gets everyone home. Ego only makes the road more dangerous. This pursuit shows how quickly a getaway can fall apart when law enforcement has the right tools. A trailer, a sudden swerve, and nowhere to go. That is a combination no driver wants to face. The safest driver is the one who stays predictable. Leaving your lane puts everyone at risk. The warning signs were impossible to miss. Staying focused behind the wheel could have prevented this entire crash. That space in front of the truck is there for a reason. It is not an invitation to merge. "10 seconds can disappear in a heartbeat. Sometimes they are all you get to avoid disaster." Heavy trucks need space to react. Cutting into that space is a gamble that rarely pays off.
Отлично. Ну чего можно вообще? Натурально. О, да, класс. Молодцы.
Some drivers think they own the highway. Reality eventually reminds them otherwise. Technology cannot replace a good driver, but it can make a critical difference when every second counts. Impatience cost far more than waiting ever would have. That cargo paid the price.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man. Oh boy. Oh.
Alberta's open highways can become incredibly dangerous when the wind starts pushing heavy trucks around.
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh. Oh, not good. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh.
The truck kept moving. The car collected the repair bill. A simple sideswipe can spiral out of control faster than most drivers expect. You might outrun common sense, but you will never outrun physics. A routine drive turned into complete chaos in the blink of an eye. Never underestimate the importance of careful driving.
Не подъезжай к нему, он какой дурак.
Instead of driving away, the Porsche driver chose confrontation. That decision turned traffic into pure chaos. The blind spot around a semi is real, but every maneuver still demands extreme caution. This wasn't road rage, this was grandma justice. Swift, targeted, and long overdue for the TikTok generation. Karma doesn't need to do much. Sometimes it just sits there and waits for the person to walk right into it. A man with a bat, a cruiser getting trashed, and not a siren in response. If public safety is a performance, Seattle's missing half the cast.
On the curb. That's that rim. Get on the curb. All right. You can read that, can't you? That's what's going on. Get on it. Oh! Everything goes downhill after the woman behind the wheel throws things at him. Blinded by rage, the man immediately takes it out on her car mirror. Parked next to a harbor like it's a chill Sunday. Then boom, you're part of a maritime accident report. Bremerhaven just got spicy. This situation illustrates that going out isn't meant to vent your anger, because a few seconds of rage on the highway will almost certainly lead straight to criminal charges. Forget slashing tires or keying the paint. My guy brought industrial grade heartbreak, because nothing says we're done like a car filled to the roof with wet concrete.
Вот так вот.
Trying to show off by blocking a car and hurling insults, the cyclist gets a brutal reality check when the driver loses his temper and beats him down. People were literally trying to deadlift this car. That's not frustration anymore, that's community cardio.
What the f?
Where are you going?
You're in the middle of the road!
No, it's a U-turn.
A sharp turn requires patience from the truck, but it also requires eyes from the biker. Rush blindly into a blind spot and the asphalt will halt your ego instantly.
I was making a U-turn.
Then stop!
One lane was crawling, the other was clear, so he picked the wrong kind of fast head-on confrontation.
You can't just f***ing stop there.
We're waiting for a person.
They're not f***ing waiting for anyone. What?
Bait!
Oh,
Fucking
Say.
idiot!
The moment you let anger take over the steering wheel, consequences become inevitable, and trying to stop a rolling machine with your bare hands is a battle you will always lose. Parked in the bus lane, that cyclist didn't go around, he went over. Message delivered loud and clear.
That's not like, there's no so, you know, these people go away. What's Ada going to do otherwise? Like, you can't go back into the army without it. That's what
He makes the pass, hits the gas, and boom, shredding through the fence and the fire hydrant like only a concrete pole could finally satisfy his need to stop. He was inches away from a perfect maneuver, just needed a car half as wide and a brain twice as sharp.
We broke the mirror.
I really hope she can find a new environment that helps her feel more comfortable. I have felt that under a professor, there are some people who just cannot, professor, there are some people who just cannot relax or be comfortable. It's so frustrating.
What started as a display of road rage quickly turned into a masterclass in humility. The moment the situation escalated, the aggressor's bravado completely crumbled. Every guy watching this just muttered, "That's why I don't let her drive." But trust me, stupidity ain't gendered, it's evenly distributed.
parents are doing. There you go. There you go.
Leaving behind a trail of destruction and a ruined vehicle, both drivers will now have to face severe criminal charges and massive financial losses. He didn't tow it, he didn't report it, he grabbed a mace and served justice the medieval way, because some parking jobs just scream for a public execution. Road violence is never the solution. He thought it would be an easy confrontation when he provoked the heavy vehicle, but things didn't go according to plan. Situations like this always remind us not to underestimate the other person.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He thought he could beat the train with a wind turbine blade longer than his career choices. Physics had other plans. He thought he was cool for spitting on the car, but got a special bath on the street. Karma hits fast. That almost turned into a full-blown disaster. This is what happens when your right foot has commitment issues. Some people confuse having big muscles with having real power, but an overgrown ego is easily deflated by the simplest reality check. He found the parking spot, then kept going straight into 2026. He thought he could get away with the faint touch maneuver, but learned real quick he was way over his head.
相亲相爱一家人。
If you park like you're above the law, don't act shocked when the law sends a tow truck. Look at that sudden swerve to the left, but that heavy trailer just completely ignored the impact and shaved the SUV's entire bumper clean off. A brutal and incredibly rapid conclusion.
When I grow up, I want to be hired based on what I believe. I want to get promoted based on my chromosomes. When I grow up, I want to be painted by my grandfather's peanut gallery. When I grow up, I want to be
Surrounded on all sides, late for work, and patience long gone. He didn't honk, he didn't call. He went full Fast and Furious Office Edition. You wanted a street conflict, but you ended up with a massive repair bill and zero sympathy. Karma delivered the perfect ending. For this Bugatti owner, a parking ticket's just loose change. But the flex, parking like rules are for peasants. Arrogance walked out on 2 legs. Fear crawled back on 3. That's what happens when you steal a disabled spot. You get a mobile billboard screaming, "I'm the problem." Good luck explaining that to your date. From a reckless collision to a desperate, clumsy escape, he turned his car into a trap. A pathetic ending for such aggression. He breaks half the road rules in one move, but sure, let's pretend the storefront hypnotized him into it.
Esse vídeo é pra você que gosta de dar uma de machão no trânsito. Acompanha só pra você saber o que vai.
Arrogance is often fueled by the illusion of power, until reality presents itself in the form of a humbling encounter.
Bruh.
They said improper parking gets you a ticket. They didn't say it comes with a free front-end demolition service. That payback was so instant, it must have left him stunned. If you were expecting a parking brawl, sorry to disappoint. Turns out chivalry isn't dead, just trapped behind a poorly parked hatchback.
Oh no, these wildin'.
When anger completely consumes your mind, the law will gladly take over your freedom. You ever get so mad at bad parking you go full Hollywood on a fake Jeep? Buddy needs a hobby. She didn't just pick up the trash, she served a much-needed lesson on public decency. Sometimes the best way to handle litter bugs is to hand their mess right back to them. It's all fun and games. Brakes say, not today.
Okay. Watch out, there's a tire in the wall.
When you choose the wrong path, backing up is a choice. Force your way through, and the street will shred your ride piece by piece.
She left her friend!
Her car wasn't towed, it was promoted to a concrete pedestal of shame. He thinks the road is his personal playground, but he forgets that every aggressive move is just evidence building up for his own arrest. Finding legal parking in Barcelona is like spotting Bigfoot, rare, mythical, and if you mess up, the tow truck's already behind you.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
While she was busy slurring her words in a state of rage, her own vehicle silently began rolling away, leaving her to face a danger she completely failed to anticipate.
Alright.
No,
It's not.
that car could not physically fit in there.
I have to bump them back a little bit, you know, make some room.
Oh.
Just like that.
She just every single panel on the car is destroyed as well.
Yeah.
Paris taught her two things: never trust love and never park without using your bumpers. She clearly learned the second one very well.
Push that car like
Forget parallel parking. This guy just unlocked the aerial park skill. Straight over 3 cars into a perfect spot. The reverse crash was bad, but the slow motion roll into the lake and her pant holding sprint made it unforgettable.
Run.
Way too late for that, my guy.
Конечно, по идее, поставить новые хорошие подушки, и это все уйдет. Блин, они по 2000. Ни хрена себе.
Some folks call it a side mirror. This guy just learned it's more like a side sacrifice if you park in the wrong spot.
Ну там вообще зеркало валяется.
In Monaco, even car accidents look like a high-end fashion show gone wrong.
Almost hit. Oh my god, I'm like.
Of all the doors to block, he chose the one guarded by future mechanics. They didn't call the cops, they called their biceps. Park like you own the road, and a truck will show you who really does. Lucky for that car, it crossed paths with a skilled driver. Otherwise, with parking like that, I doubt it would have stayed in one piece for long. Step 1. Find a spot you like. Step 2. Remove whoever's there. Step 3. Act offended when they film you. It started as one Jeep slipping, ended as a synchronized parking escape. ICE wins again. Bro wanted the spot so badly he parked in the wall just to prove a point. Mission failed successfully. An inexplicable tantrum turned into a deliberate attack. The driver repeatedly smashed his car into the bus, completely crushing his own hood. Some people collect rare cars. London collects parking fines from them. Talk about the worst timing ever, turning a road rage tantrum into a direct police pursuit in the blink of an eye. She's got all that space behind, yet still manages to treat reverse like a final boss fight. And don't get me started on the parking lot, no one follows the lines anyway. He thought it would be an aggressive road rage confrontation, but things didn't go according to plan. This unique and humorous approach completely diffused the tension, surprising everyone around. Imagine 1,000 horsepower, stopped cold by a bit of yellow metal. That's urban justice for you. He thought it would be an easy shortcut, but things didn't go according to plan. Trying to force his way into a tiny gap at high speed led to an immediate sideswipe. That's not paranoia, that's premium level parking anxiety in action.
A few moments later.
He thought he had the upper hand, but he pushed the wrong driver. Now he's got a dented car and a lesson that he's definitely going to regret. He thought he was outsmarting the city, but all he really did was give them free evidence and a reason to send him an even bigger bill. A mistake occurred along the way, but it's his reaction that's noteworthy. Instead of accepting the consequences of a reckless brake check, he invented an invisible dog to escape the blame, turning a traffic incident into a pathetic lie. Newton got hit with an apple and discovered gravity. This guy got hit with a durian and discovered insurance deductibles. His tough guy road rage presentation was instantly ruined by a clumsy mistake, turning his heavy flexing into an embarrassing loss of property. Illegal parking or free spa day? She's out here turning someone's anti-parking system into her own luxury shower.
Например, в Яндекс берут все подряд.
Яндекс, да, вот медленно,
Да?
Что, он не пропускает?
Ты посмотри, что творит.
Ля, что делает? О, ты посмотри, делает. Надо вызвать полицию.
Сейчас надо ему...
Давай. Дим.
Ура! Иди, блядь!
Ты угощена, да, тварь такая! Все, на скорую, да, смотри.
Ну, конечно.
Some vehicles carry lives. Trade their time for your ego, and karma rewrites your destiny on the spot.
которая выбежала, начала по капоту вытирать.
With skills like that, the parking revenge genre would have gone extinct by now. Every action has consequences. That reaction was completely wrong and dangerous. Turning a minor argument into a violent clash is a decision that will lead straight to criminal charges. Pulling up to a luxury showroom should be exciting, unless you're driving straight through the glass into a 600K Porsche. The entire dynamic of the road dispute shifted in a split second. The instigator instantly became the one trapped inside his own cabin.
Oh my god, we're going down.
Nothing says welcome to the neighborhood like scraping a stranger's ride on your very first moving day.
They in a blue truck.
They thought a quick getaway would save them, but karma met them at the very next intersection, a high-speed consequence for a low-life move. That's one way to turn a busy street into a parking museum, each car proudly displaying its shiny yellow "Do Not Roll" badge. A premium vehicle with a completely broken understanding of how public transit lanes work. At this point, I'm convinced the car was trying harder than the driver to make it into the space.
Valente! Espera aí, Valente, espera aí!
He wanted to dominate the gas station with a weapon, but ended up using his vehicle for a desperate escape. What a pathetic coward.
Valente, não sabe correr!
Well, at least he's making the effort to fit inside the lines instead of claiming 2 parking spots. A heavy bull bar is built for protection, not for playing God in a parking lot. Let your instability take the wheel, and the street will soon ensure you trade your keys for handcuffs. You parked illegally in winter? Congratulations, you're now part of the Snowbank community. Karma has a way of catching up to hit and runners. He's running from the scene, but he can't run from the consequences waiting for him. He just wanted to use the bus to push the car properly against the curb. What a fine idea. Nobody on that road was impressed by his stunt, and nobody was surprised by how it ended either.
Get your car! You understand? Take the driver!
She stepped out to start a fight, but forgot one tiny detail. The car isn't self-parking.
God, please tell her to stop! Oh my God, tell her to get away from the car!
Everyone can drive recklessly until they meet someone who won't back down. That's not bullying, that's just restoring order. He wanted to teach someone a lesson, but the police arrived just in time to teach him a much bigger one. The highway is simply not the place to act out your ego like that. She opened the door looking for a fight, only to find that nobody was interested in her cheap drama.
What would the tariffs do to the price of engagement rings?
Blocking a driveway here is like poking a bear. You might not get mauled, but your car will definitely wake up somewhere it didn't sleep.
Isso é bom demais. É isso aí, ó. É isso aí. Agora se os homens passar agora. Ei, gente. Pode parar, viu? Só ir pra agora mesmo.
Trying to outrun the law in a stolen semi is about as smart as hiding in plain sight.
5215 Central. Yeah. Very eastbound, wrong way, continue. 52. Just drive, continue. 10-4, trying to ram police vehicle, continue. Notify GSP.
700 lane of traffic, and now he's just crashed back over to the correct lane. Hey, helo. 1022, he's wrecking. He just wrecked that radio.
What are you saying? Face away! I'm hurt.
Thanks for watching with us today. We hope these real-life moments remind everyone to stay patient and drive safely. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories from MindZone.